What if the reason your day feels heavy is because you started it in the wrong order? And what if one simple shift this morning could completely change your mindset today? Stay with me. Because by the end of this, you might see your life in a way you've been ignoring for years. Before your mind gets crowded with pressure, problems, and plans. Pause for a moment. Not to rush into requests. Not to chase solutions. But to realign your heart. Because there's something powerful that happens when gratitude comes first. And most people miss it. So right now, just breathe. This isn't just another prayer. This is a reset for your thoughts. And what comes next might feel simple, but it carries weight you don't realize yet. Let's begin. Right now, think about this. You woke up. That alone is something you didn't control. Your heart kept beating through the night without your permission. Your lungs kept working while you were unaware of everything. And here's the part we often skip. That is not normal. That is mercy. But here's the twist. Most people only recognize life when something goes wrong. What if today you noticed it while everything is still fine? Look around your morning. The silence before chaos. The stillness before noise. The simple fact that you get another chance today. And now a question you don't usually ask yourself. How many blessings do you walk past every single day without realizing they were even blessings? Because air, rest, and life itself. They don't come with receipts. They come quietly. And that's where gratitude begins. But this is just the surface. Because what supports your life goes even deeper. Think about the basics for a second. Water. Food. Shelter. Light. Stability. You don't usually celebrate these things. But imagine losing just one of them. That's when appreciation suddenly becomes loud. And here's what most people miss. What feels normal is actually someone else's prayer request. But here's the twist. Even the ordinary parts of your life are constantly being sustained. Nothing is random. Nothing is accidental. Every small provision is a quiet reminder that you are being carried through more than you realize. And now pause for a second. When was the last time you truly thanked life for the things that don't scream for attention? Because the biggest blessings are often the quietest ones. But this leads to something even deeper. Because provision is not just about things. It's also about people. And this is where everything becomes more emotional. Think about the people around you. Not perfect people. Not always easy relationships. But real ones. The ones who stayed when things got difficult. The ones who didn't disappear when life got complicated. The ones who showed up when you didn't have the strength to ask. And here's something interesting. Most of these people didn't arrive in your life by accident. They came in seasons you didn't understand at the time. But later realized you needed them. But here's the twist. Some of the strongest support you've ever had. You didn't even properly notice until much later. Family. Friends. Even unexpected connections. Each one plays a role in your story, even the imperfect ones. And now think deeper. How many times did someone help you silently, and you moved on without recognizing it? That's why this moment matters. Because gratitude changes how you see people. And how you treat them moving forward. But we're not done yet. Because there's something even more personal than relationships. Purpose. There were days you didn't feel strong. Days where motivation was missing. Days where answers didn't come. Days where you kept moving without knowing why. And here's the truth most people avoid. You didn't survive those moments alone. Somehow, you kept going. Even when you felt stuck. Even when things didn't change quickly. Even when silence felt heavy. And this is where it gets deeper. Sometimes protection doesn't look like what you asked for. Sometimes it looks like a closed door. And at the time, it feels like rejection. But later, it reveals itself as redirection. And here's the twist you don't realize in the moment. Not every no is a loss. Some no's are hidden protection. Then there's something even harder to understand. Grace. The moments you got a fresh start when you didn't deserve one. The moments you were still accepted even after mistakes. The moments you were given another chance, again and again. And if you think about it deeply, that kind of patience is rare anywhere else in life. But here, it keeps showing up. And now everything starts connecting. Because when you look back honestly, your life isn't just a series of random events. It's a pattern of being held, guided, and carried. Even when you didn't notice it. Now imagine this. Everything you've lived through so far. Every delay, every win, every quiet moment. All of it had meaning you couldn't see at the time. And the most powerful realization is this. You are not starting from zero today. You are starting from evidence. Evidence that you've made it through before. Evidence that you've been sustained through uncertainty. Evidence that things somehow worked out more than once. So the question becomes, if you've been carried this far without even realizing it, what makes you think today is any different? So before you rush into the noise of the day, pause. Not to overthink. Not to worry. But to realign. Because gratitude doesn't change your situation instantly. But it changes how you carry it. And when your mindset shifts, everything else starts to shift with it. Today is not just another day. It's another chance. Another breath. Another opportunity to see differently. And maybe that's enough to change how you move forward. If this message gave you a moment of peace, don't just scroll past it. Take a second, and carry it forward. And if you want more videos that help you start your day with clarity and strength, you know what to do. Subscribe, because the next one might be exactly what you need when you least expect it.